The rehearsal process started quite difficult with me. Once assembled in my group, not only myself, but the other members of my group struggled to come to terms with what we were going to create in the grand scheme of things. Myself struggling to correlate the artistic preferences of myself and the others in my group. Within the first few rehearsals, we kept tampering on what this performance should be about. We even looked at different texts, most notably Pornography by Simon Stevens and Shopping and Fucking by Mark Ravenhill. However much I enjoyed these texts, I didn't feel like it was the direction that I wanted to take the piece in. After suggesting a number of different topics, we finally came onto one that we all agreed with the group, the topic of sexual assault. Not only me, but all of our group had something to say about this, and wanted to express our feelings to the audience in a meaningful way. One of my first thoughts was to do this in the style of verbatim theatre, and once my group accepted this idea, we decided to look at a few online articles that could help us aid along our way. One of the articles we ended up taking quotes from was interviews from people that actually lived in Cardiff at the time. The link of the article you can see below. After this session, my group and I took it upon ourselves to ask not only people we knew, but the general public about the sexual assaults that had happened in Cardiff, and their views on the topic as a whole. My findings were very vast, as were the other members of my group. The sessions following this involved incorporating the responses that we found within people into an actual performance. Once we had done this, the performance started to take its shape. As we asked a lot of young people because that was our target audience, we decided to set the piece within a nightclub, which personally I found to a strength because I worked for one of the nightclubs in Cardiff. So did one of my fellow performers. So not only were we able to incorporate our ideas as people, but we were also able to incorporate ideas as workers as well. The following weeks were focused on refining our performance and setting the music, which was an important part. We had to create a club atmosphere, whilst also making the scenes work and make it understandable to an audience. After we had sorted this, it was the week before our performance, where we intensely worked to get everything refined and running as smooth as possible.